Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unlimited, MWLSA Expo rocked. NASA astronaut sets spaceflight milestone. Wheels Up receives additional $15 million from Delta Airlines. Welcome to Airborne Unlimited. I'm your host, Holland Lee. Let's get into today's stories. MidWest LSA Expo rocked. The ANN crew had an immensely successful trip to Mount Vernon, Illinois for the very busy 15th Annual MidWest LSA Expo. Though it's not the biggest show in the world, there was still lots of flying, a friendly atmosphere, and a volunteer staff that could not be beat. Close to 40 vendors filled the easily accessed airport ramp, and nearly 200 demo flights were safely executed. Overall traffic was estimated to be up some 20% over previous such events. We had the chance to test 7 aircraft, 5 for pretty much the first time, and came away impressed with the state of the industry. On the high-performance side, the gorgeous taper-wing Scissortail proved to be fairly speedy while offering a stability profile that adapted well to cross-country. Texas Aircraft's Colt was a surprise with an exceedingly impressive stability and control profile, while the delightful Aeroprac Day 32 did just about everything well and faster than we expected. There was also a chance to get some serious airtime in the Zenith Super Duty with 205 horsepower that rivaled the Space Shuttle. And finally, getting a hold of the Rand's Outbound showed off its very rugged good nature and pretty decent in-flight visibility. We'll have much more to say about each aircraft in upcoming Airborne episodes. And coming up after the break, Thieves Strike respected Oklahoma Flight School.
Skyleader Aircraft offers a lineup of the most powerful, durable, and efficient light sport aircraft in the industry. From trainers to roomy cockpits for long hauls, Skyleader has an aircraft for you. And the best part? They're in your budget. Skyleader's base prices are set low to give you room to customize your aircraft to your needs, desires, and wallet, allowing you to put your money where it matters to you most. Visit flyskyleader.com today to learn about our aircraft, customization options, and chat with the team.
Well, hello, fellow pilot. I'm John King.
And I'm Martha King.
You know, we've all had our flying lives disrupted lately.
Well, King Schools is here to help you stay up to date with courses that you can access on your desktop, iPad, or iPhone. If you'd like a refresher or just want to expand your aviation horizons, we have a course for you.
So head over to kingschools.com/Rusty today for details.
Welcome back. Now let's take a trip around the patch for some shorter stories. Thieves Strike respected Oklahoma Flight School. An array of aircraft NAVCOM radios, GPS units, and other avionics components was reported stolen from 5 aircraft belonging to Goldsby, Oklahoma's Smith Aviation Services, a family-owned flight school and aircraft rental concern on Oklahoma's David J. Perry Airport. Proprietor Dylan Smith stated, quote, "Whoever did it knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly how to get them out cleanly with no damage and quickly, apparently, to be able to use them later, to be able to reuse them, resell them," end quote. The theft has effectively grounded Smith Aviation's fleet of training and rental aircraft. FAI announces CIAM Legends Award for 3-time winners in modeling. The Fédération Aéronautique Internationale has begun awarding a new medal to 3-time World Championship winners in aero and space modeling, the CIAM Legends Medal. The award goes to those individuals who have won the FAI World Championship at least 3 times. Groups are not eligible for the CIAM Legends Medal, and the wins can be drawn from any class in the aero modeling and space modeling categories. The FAI will be handing out the CIAM Legends Medal to 59 winners, with the majority of them being drawn from American pilots. Robert Crippen to receive 2023 Wright Trophy. The National Aeronautic Association will present 2023's prestigious Wright Brothers Memorial Trophy to retired U.S. Navy Captain Robert Crippen. Captain Crippen is to be recognized for his devotion to public service and dedication to both humankind's future and the advancement of American aerospace, as manifest in his lifetime achievements as an aviator, astronaut, and leader. In 1981, Crippen was chosen to pilot STS-1, the first orbital spaceflight of NASA's Space Shuttle program. His NASA career comprised numerous firsts, including commanding the first EVA satellite refueling mission. PHI to acquire 28 additional Airbus helicopters. Airbus Helicopters and Petroleum Helicopters International Group have signed a framework agreement comprising commitments for 20 super-medium H-175 helicopters and 8 H-160 medium utility helicopters. The 28 state-of-the-art rotorcraft will better position PHI to respond to the expected near-term growth of the global energy market and the demand for offshore transportation inherent thereto. The commitments consist of firm orders as well as purchase options PHI may exercise over the agreement's duration. Well, that's it for today's trip around the patch. Let's get back to the rest of the news. NASA astronaut sets spaceflight milestone. On September 11th, Frank Rubio, who's currently serving out a year-long mission aboard the ISS, earned the distinction of logging the longest single spaceflight by an American, surpassing former record holder NASA astronaut Mark Vande Hei's mark of 355 days in space. Upon returning to Earth later this month, Rubio will have accrued 371 days in space. Francisco Rubio attended the United States Military Academy and earned a bachelor's degree in international relations. Commissioned upon graduation as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Army, Rubio became a UH-60 Black Hawk pilot, a platoon leader in A Company 2nd Battalion, 82nd Airborne Division, and a company commander for A Company 2nd Battalion, 3rd Aviation Regiment. As a pilot, Rubio logged some 600 combat hours and only 1,000 hours of total flying time. Returning to the classroom, Rubio earned a Doctorate of Medicine degree from the Uniformed Services University of the Health Sciences. He completed a family medicine residency at Fort Benning and served as a clinic supervisor and flight surgeon at Redstone Arsenal. He was selected in 2017 as a NASA astronaut candidate. Rubio was selected as a member of NASA Astronaut Group 22 and promptly undertook the space agency's requisite training program. And after these messages, Wheels Up receives additional $15 million from Delta Airlines.
Throughout the globe, Piper Aircraft has hand-selected the very best in company representation, service, and support. From first inquiry to acquisition to product support, Piper Aircraft ownership is seamless and worry-free. Piper Aircraft authorized dealers, factory trained, factory connected.
Flying is my entire life. It's all that I've ever known. I've relied on Hartzell propellers since about 1995. Hartzell means much more than a propeller. It's a relationship. When you hear the phrase built on honor, they care about us as pilots, they care about our community, and they care about the product they build. It's such a proud honor to fly behind that propeller.
Welcome back. Wheels Up receives additional $15 million from Delta Airlines. In an SEC filing, Wheels Up stated, quote, on September 6, 2023, the company and Delta entered into the Third Amendment to Secured Promissory Note to increase the aggregate principal amount of the note by up to an additional $15 million, of which the additional $15 million was received by the company on September 6, 2023. The note Third Amendment brought the total principal amount under the amended note up to $60 million, end quote. Also, per the filing, quote, the Third Amendment does not contain any additional material covenants or terms or amend any material covenants or terms set forth in the note. Previously, Wheels Up reported additional losses, declining revenues, and dwindling cash reserves. The disclosure occasioned renewed whisperings of bankruptcy's imminence and the dissolution of the world's third-largest private aviation concern. The morning of August 15th brought an announcement from Delta Airlines which set forth its intention to lead a major investment initiative by which Wheels Up, of which Delta presently holds a significant stake, may yet manage a course correction. Wheels Up, which last week accepted a $15 million emergency cash infusion from Delta, will cede a 95% ownership interest in exchange for a $500 million bailout from Delta, Knighthead Capital Management, and other benefactors. And that's our show for today. You can catch episodes of Airborne on YouTube, Roku, or Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne, and don't forget to follow us on social media. Thanks for watching!